I think you've been hearing too many of the wrong things. We saved Hypool from the wreckers, and we cheered everybody up there. We've done multiple things to get that town on side. I mean, I like these turrets, but how did they get there? Did we put them there? Did someone balance the way over there and put them there? Because we can't get down that lift. Or elevator. Depending where you're from. Or where your genetics are from. Okay. Okay, this looks like the shop. Fiberglass case. Looks like you can safely store your guns. Ooh, nice. So this is our storage locker. Thanks for saving Hypool recruits. I grew up near there. It means a lot to me. I mean, I was sad Ag Center got wrecked, but if you had to choose, I would have done the same as you. Ooh, does that get us a discount then, mate? Bro, our face down any amount of beast in the waste, but radiation gives me the crawlies. Glad I'm not going with you on this one. Thanks. This young sergeant has a heavy build. No, sorry, has a build of a hearty confidence of a born jock. His neck is bigger around than his head. And his biceps strains the sleeves of his tight t-shirt. Okay, sheesh, they haven't even assigned you to the bunks yet, and already the old man sent you off on a couple do-or-die missions. Well, that's the way it goes in the Desert Rangers these days, I'm sorry to say, so we better get you kitted out ASAP. You ready to equip yourselves, or do you have some questions first? Yeah, go on, give us some questions. Yeah, we do have some questions. Ask away if you want to know anything about any of the gear, name. If you've got a question about the Citadel, I can help you out there too. Okay, what about the Citadel? Otherwise known as the Ranger Clubhouse, this will be a home away from home as long as you're a Ranger. And there's worse places to live, believe me. The food's good, the water's clean, and you're surrounded by your best pals. You probably do get summoned from your bunk sometimes for practical jokes. A bunch of badass Desert Rangers who've got your back no matter what. Who could ask for better than that? Hooah! Okay, where can we start extra equipment? That box behind you, that's ours, yeah? See the Ranger locker box? Yeah, that's ours. Thank you. Don't worry, make sure nobody messes with it. What can you show us what's available? We'll do that in a second. How do you feel about the Rangers? I mean, you pretty much come across as like one of our biggest cheerleader. Well, I shouldn't really call you a cheerleader, but you're behind bars, so I think I've got a head start with the running. But yeah, you seem like one of our biggest cheerleaders. A shining beacon of decency in the dark land. Ain't that what the old man says? Well, we try. You can be as honorable as the general says when you're out in the wasteland, though. You can't. Oh, you can't be, sorry. Not if you want to survive. The way I see it, you be as honorable as possible after you make sure the other guy's dead. Yeah, and you kept your own head. What do you mean, do or die? I mean, does not everybody do what we do? You just go out there and ace it. Sorry, Angela's bad choice of words. Well, choosing between Hypool and Ag Center wasn't exactly easy, was it? And following up on those radio signals already killed Captain Ace. Angela, sorry. Okay, that's cold, I know, but it pissed me off. How did one of the best men die on such a bullshit mission? And now Vargas is sending you to finish the job. Hey, I'm glad you found Ace's murderer, but it's not gonna stop there. He's gonna send you to find the same stupid signal. Maybe. Okay. You don't think the signal is a threat? I think he does. Did you hear he was killed by a robot? Should I tell him that? I think Angela will stop me if I say it. So, yeah. I hadn't. I heard you found something weird and we're bringing it to Mercaptain, though. Okay. Okay, we just started a rumour. So you don't think the radio mission's important? I don't know why Vargas is so gung-ho to find this signal. It's already killed Captain Ace and it might kill you too for nothing. As far as I can see, it's probably just some Old pre-recorded message. There's probably no one there at all. Oh, there's somebody there at all because we didn't exist before the war, so if they're calling us by name, they know we exist, therefore they have existed since the Rangers have existed and been big enough to be known around Arizona and beyond. The other problem is, mate, if they know about us and they hate us, they're probably building an army to come and get us. And if we're not going out there looking for them, they might be looking for things like bunker busters, bombs that can get through the bunker that is the Citadel. You know, they find a bunker buster and find a nuke, we're screwed. And what else was we saying? You knew Ace well. Did you know him as well as and well, no, you couldn't do, considering her diary. Ace was one of the best. All those Rangers looked up to him. Now he's dead, murdered, and for what? So we could chase some radio signal that might or might not be a threat to us somewhere down the line. Oh dear, silly accents that I'm no good at. Sometimes I don't get the general's thinking at all. Old man. You think Vargas is too old for his job? Old man, yeah, I'm assuming that's Vargas. Did I say that out loud? Don't tell Vargas I called him that. It hit me with his cane. So you think he's too old for his job? I wouldn't say that. The general's a good man, but he's not exactly a man of action anymore, is he? I mean, he kicked ass back in the days of Base Cachis and Finster, but nowadays it feels like we're all just sitting around on our asses most of the time, you know. Yeah, he's already told us about that. And who's Finster? Who do you know? Or what do you know of this Finster? Tell us what your version is. Some kind of mutant master. Finster created all these mutants and tried to take over the world with them or something. Anyway, Vargas and the other old guys kicked his ass and he made the world safe for humanity again. At least that's how Flintlock tells it. So one guy says he was an android, this guy says he's a mutant. I wonder if he was a cybernetic, not an android. Is there anything we can help you with? Show us what's available. Do you think the signal's a threat? And Cachis. And what was Base Cachis? Or Cachis, or whatever it's bloody called. The greatest threat the Rangers ever faced, or so the old Rangers say. A bunch of robots in an old military base. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal to me, but whatever. I just wish something big would happen now. I'm tired of hearing old war stories. I want to live through some stories of my own. Okay. And this signal, yeah, that we're going after, you don't seem to think it's a threat. More like a waste of time, if you ask me. We've got bigger troubles right here in our own backyard. Why we've got to go chasing radio ghosts? What troubles in our own backyard? Well, the Red Scorpions, for one. If we leave them to our own devices, they're going to get too big put down. How do you feel about the Scorpions? Biggest gang around right now, and they're getting more organised every day. I say we should be going after them and leaving these bullshit radio signals alone. Yes, however, yeah, it's a catch-22, that, isn't it? Because if these people do come for us and we're weakened already, we're going to be screwed. However, if they come for us, take us out, and then just disappear and don't go after anybody else, as bad as the Scorpions are, they're organised. So humanity would survive under what? Some dictatorship instead of just being completely extinct. Which doesn't sound great because they'd be under a dictatorship, but humanity has a habit of rebelling, so that would only last for so long before the Red Scorpions were forced to turn into something else or be extinguished from history themselves. Yeah, no. What do you want help with? Do you need any help? We're new here. Might as well see if we can get any other jobs. We need the money. No, he's good. Oh, great. Well, actually, there's one thing now I think about it. Go on, then. Now that those Rangers are getting active again, we're starting to use a lot more ammo and I'm running low. To make more, I need as much brass, lead and steel as I can get my hands on, so if you acquire any broken weapon parts, especially the junk that's left over from modding your weapons, bring them back to me, and I'll buy them at a premium. I like raw materials, but seeing as how the only metal we get is from my weekly level up leave loop deliveries, broken down parts of old weapons will work. Okay. Show us what you've got. Sure, have a look at what we got while I get your requisition forms ready. And make sure you choose wisely. Won't last a day out in the waste without proper equipment and water. Right, you have got... we've only got 3, but you have got... bulletproof shirts. Nice. Combat armor. I mean, it's not 0.6, but it's combat armor. What's that? Steel plate armor. Tactical vests. Ooh. Shoddy radiation suits. Didn't we buy some of those? What we got? Yeah, we've got shoddy radiation suits. We've got some explosives. And we've sold everything that we can sell at the minute. You have got some good stuff. Whoa, look at that. Wow, that handgun's better than my rifle. How? That's just annoying. Macro. So if you got a handgun better than my rifle, you must have a rifle better than my rifle, yeah? Ooh. I want it. Oh, damn you. And a crowbar. That'll come in handy for somebody, but not us. And you've got ammo. That's good. So we know where we're coming when we get some money. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. Finding water's really a problem. Now, we found quite a few oases already in the area. More people die from thirst out in the waste than from bullets. So be wise to top off your canteens every time before you head out. And we've got plenty for you over in the mess hall. Yep, goodbye. Thanks for that. Good luck, recruits, and don't forget to stop. Mess hall.
How'd it go?
Banging as always, Angie. Well, as long as the banging bullets out and not banging up in your hand by blowing up, I'll be happy. Who have we got in here? We have Master Grenadier Matthew Rogers. Sorry, he's working. Ranger Robert Bowling. Recruits heard me too. Better see Captain Mercaptain at a drawing board. She always likes to welcome the new kids. Okay. Who is this in here? A door. You've seen many like it. Yes, true. It didn't have anything on it. Okay. Who's this?
I hear you're going into the Eastern Radiation.
Ah.
You should consider upgrading your weapons.
Probably.
Yes, that's better.
What? Oh, you looked at the weapons we actually had, thinking we had CAC. Yeah, the weapons we got aren't
perhaps
bad. Not as good as they could be. But we have had worse weapons than this. Hey, all I did was walk next to you. I haven't touched you. Looking closer, you see that the woman isn't quite as youthful as she seems. There's a few grey hairs amongst the brown, and a lot of lines around her eyes. But she sketches, and with a keen eye, intensity of a younger woman.
a very tough decision, considering it was your first time out. I would have picked Ag Center personally, but I understand your decision. Water is essential to the growth of the wastes.
Indeed.
General Vargas gave me the leg from the synthetic life form you discovered. It's truly remarkable, but unnerving. I've never seen robot tech this advanced. It'll take me some time to give it a full examination.
Okay.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. Did the General tell you? He was so pleased that you found Ace's killer that he authorized a requisition order for you.
He did.
You were to have your pick of some of my more interesting creations.
Okay. What do you think of the General? The opinion that we seem to be getting off people is that he's a nice, good man, and some people think he's just too old for the job. What's your opinion?
Vargas is a man of vision and prudence.
Thank
I know
you.
a lot of the Rangers think he's too cautious, but I can't agree. Slow and steady is the way to go.
Yeah.
He's done an amazing job rebuilding the Rangers after our war with the robots from base Cochise, and we're stronger than ever before. That doesn't mean, however, that we should now go charging off to fight everybody and their brother. We must expand gradually and fully assess all threats before taking action.
Yes, we got to be methodical, you know, type of people who kick our tires before we leave. Don't you agree? Anyway, before we look at what you've got, I keep asking people about Base Cachis because I got a bad feeling the Citadel is Base Cachis. That whole lift at the front door that doesn't go down has got me whole like, What was Base Cachis?
A pre-war research facility dedicated to the science of robotics. Its mainframe was malfunctioning and kept building more and more robots and sending them out to defend itself against imaginary enemies. The Rangers destroyed the computer and the robots and saved the world, which is of course a good thing, but... Well, I wish I had been a Ranger then. From all reports, the sophistication of the computer's AI was incredible, and its death was a great loss to science. I can't help thinking that, had I been there, I might have been able to find a way to shut it down without destroying it. A tool for good it could have been.
True. Tools are only as good or bad as the people holding them or operating them or in control of them. A car can get you from A to B, or it can run 17 people over. A gun can catch food for you by shooting an animal through the head, or you can use it to kill your fellow humans. It's just the tool that's the problem when it's in the wrong hand. Anyway, these threats. What are they, and which tools should I use against them?
The others say that our biggest threat is the Red Scorpion militia, who have taken over the prison which used to be our headquarters. They've been getting more organized and settled, and the fear is, now that they've established themselves, they'll start expanding their borders. What I say is, this will make them easier to negotiate with. Nomadic raiders have nothing to lose. A clan with towns and farms to protect thinks twice about risking their destruction by going to war. I say our biggest threat is expanding too fast. Let's make sure the communities we patrol are fully protected before we go looking for more.
Okay, so you're going down a different route to the one I've been thinking. I was thinking we should have stayed in the prison and had 2 Ranger HQs operating simultaneously and cooperating to patrol and grow the strength of this area. What you're saying is the thugs and vandals might start having to think more like leaders and kings, even if they're thinking like medieval kings and war leaders, because they've got things they want to protect now because they own it. Yes. You're trying to suggest that we should either put the idea to them or see if they've already had the idea of cooperation, aren't you?
Some very nice pieces. Let's see.
Yes, let's see what you've got for sale.
The General allocated a requisition for you for completing a thorough investigation of Captain Ace's death site.
Okay. So I've got a requisition allocated for you. And you have glowy arms and legs. Okay. You've got whoa. Okay. -10 to evasion, +5 to range, chance to hit bonus. Mechanical, we've got that, haven't we? Max water carry. Now we've already got a backpack that does that, haven't we? Umbrella. Unusual bow, +3 critical chance. We've got one of those too. We've got nobody trained in bladed weapons, so why don't we... 3. -10 evasion. Give it to the sniper. Keep the sniper as far back as possible. That's what I'm thinking.
Looks like you're out of requisitions, Rangers. Remember, it's just one item per rec. I'll let you know when I've got more for you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for visiting, recruits. Come by anytime. And go see Sergeant Nelson if you're looking to shop. Likewise, Captain Death.
Alright. Melson's this guy, isn't it? We've already done that. Thank you for the advice, though.
Holy cow! Everybody here must be so smart.
That should work.
Yes, I heard you. Okay. So we've now got a +5 chance to hit. Okay, I've got kiss ass charisma. The whole dog collar thing. They're very amateurish, but we're using what we can for the time being. So you got a +3 and you're the sniper. Your critical chance is 18. But would you be better with a +5 range chance to hit? Maybe. 5% chance to hit is not that much when you can stand up and down and get 20. Well, not well. You can move one space back and duck and probably get 20. Okay, what's in here, guys? Canteen, I think. Oh, alright, let's have a look.
Smells delicious.
Thanks, Ralph. Let's fill up our other canteens, the actual ones that hold our water. Whereas this is a cafeteria style canteen, using the word for a different meaning but similar. Corporal Jeff Hungerford. Are you the chef by any chance? Hope everyone's treating you okay. A squat old guy with muscular arms, a bandana around the bald head, and a bloody kissy cook apron. Yeah, you're the chef. Around his beer barrel gut. He has an eye patch over his left eye and a voice like a garbage disposal. Right, let's have a look. Hungry Hungerford. Right, Corporal Jeff Hungerford. Right on, brothers. Garbage disposal. Better grab some as a grubber for rats. Got it. No. Ha, just kidding. Rats don't last long around here. They go in a stew pot just like everything else. Now, what can I get you? So your name's Hungry. No, it won't be Hungry. That's his nickname, isn't it? That's your nickname, right? Corporal Jeff Hungerford. Been living with that joke all my life, and it don't get easy once they made me the cook. Could have been worse. I knew a guy once named Richard Stroker. Ah. Oh, Dickie. You have water for our canteens here. Melson must have sent you. He always sends the new recruits to fill up on water. Well, there's right in those coolers. Might be the last clean water you see until you get back here, so take plenty and drink it slow. Okay. What's Melson like apart from a bit of a jock? The boy's a menace. Eats twice his share and never shuts up. He knows his stuff though. He'll steer you right as far as guns and gear goes. Yeah, he seemed that way. Later, brothers, and don't forget to fill up on water. I've done that though. What the hell were you thinking, saving Hypel and leaving Accent to die? This kitchen can't run without Accent as food. Gonna have a lot of starving rangers thanks to you. Starving and alive because you're not dehydrated is still better than dehydrated to death with lots of food available, isn't it? Let's be honest. Come on. I know you could probably rebuild the dam that they were keeping the water in, but how long would that have taken? Also, they grow their own food there, so maybe we can get them to send a bit more. Rangers. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. What's... Oh. Okay, it's not locked. Okay. So what's this? Fire grenade. Okay. Sorry. Oh, only authorized personnel in the brig. That's a brig, is it? Oh dear. Nothing over there. What about you? Halt, who got? Oh, it's you. Carry on. Sergeant Carl, good stuff. What's through here? Are we allowed in this one? Yes, we are. Lieutenant Ming. Oh, you're the demolitions guy, aren't you? Hang back a minute. I'm just finishing up this priming assembly, and it's a little tricky. Here, you're heading into the radiation. Watch out for shrapnel. Last thing you want is a shredded rad suit. Yes. A leviton, a lever-tough Asian man with a welding mask flipped up to reveal a friendly, deeply aligned face. He has scars and burn marks all over his arms, necks and head. You also notice that he only has 2 fingers and a thumb on his left hand. Somebody missed his cue with something, didn't he? Ah, there, all done now. What can I... Oh, it's the Heroes of Hypool. Come to see where the magic happens, eh? Well, this is it. I'm TNT Tan, the man who makes all your problems disappear in a puff of smoke, and you're the kids the general is sending off to solve the mystery poor old Ace got aced trying to find the answer to. Yeah, you seem like you've been here a while, so you must have known Ace. Side, the latest casualty in Vargas's war on ghosts. Why a good man had to die chasing a few garbled radio signals, I don't know. Ace was one of our best, a veteran who knew the waste like the back of his hand. And some killer robot kills him. Yeah, good men die in the waste all the time, but his death wouldn't feel so pointless to me if he'd been fighting a real threat. What threats would those be? Let me guess. Red Scorpions? Yeah. The Red Scorpion militia for one, since we pulled in our borders and decided not to patrol anywhere east of Hypool anymore. Those bad boys have been multiplying like roaches. Now they think they're the new Rangers, saying they're protecting the people of eastern Arizona like we protect the people here. Well, I don't believe it for a second, and I'll tell you something else. I don't think they're gonna be content with just eastern Arizona for long. I think they want the whole enchilada. We're gonna get caught with our pants down. Don't know why my brain refused to work the word enchilada then. Flask. So you know about Hypool then? I'm assuming news travels fast from the radio room in this place. Well, you get our water from then. Good folks, if a little mistrustful, but maybe now you save their asses, that'll change. It should do. At least, you know, how did the radio guy get mixed messages, honestly? So you're another one who doesn't think these signals are important that we're chasing. I don't believe they are live broadcasts at all. I think it's a bunch of pre-war loops that we're finally hearing because the air's getting clearer. Nothing lives beyond the radiation. How could it? We've heard them. They talk about us, the Rangers. If they were pre-war, they wouldn't mention us because we didn't exist then. Alright, the radiation, yes. What's your take on how bad the radiation situation is? You go far enough in any direction, the waste you're gonna run into radiation, hot enough to cook you. There's no way around it. We're walled in. The last survivors of the apocalypse. No, we're not. We've got... See this 30-odd-year-old Indian girl behind us? Yeah. She came from south of the radiation wall. The south radiation wall. There was a gap. She snuck through with some of her friends. Then it closed up. So it does open and close to the other areas. Never mind, mate. Blah, blah. And I was, if everybody in Arizona killed everybody else, there'd be nobody left on Earth. We're all that's left, the last hope. You are seriously negative, aren't you? You know, glass half full kind of guy. So, what's your opinion on this radio mystery? Because you don't think there's anything to it, do you? Meh. Seems like more of Vargas's craziness to me. He goes from sitting on his hands to chasing ghosts in one jump. Why are we all of a sudden hunting mysterious radio signals when we have honest to good, God, flesh and blood threats right here in the waste? I just don't get it. So, why do they call you TNT? Because you've got no fingers. Well, because I'm the guy that makes the bombs, and that's the only reason if you know what I'm saying. Ha. You got a short fuse? You don't last long before you go boom? And figure that one out yourself. And yes, the magic must be the magic of putting bombs together, yes? Yeah, I'm the wizard of boom, the sorcerer of shrapnel, you need to put bang in your party, I'm the man, blah blah blah. Melting up in Quartermaster, but if you need something special, real impression comes in. Show the fun stuff. Not yet. Do you need any help? Okay. The sure is, all the Rangers know that I'm always looking for bomb-making supplies, particularly ammonium nitrate. And you find that shit in, well, shit. Yes. So if you come across any cow shit or even better bat shit or any fertilizer, bring the shit back to me. So I'll trade you some good shit. LOL missile launcher. You name it. It's your fun day. It's your best day. You got that shit. Yeah, we've got that shit. Because we figured that there'd be somebody who needed to make use of the shit. We just didn't think it would be the bomb guy. We thought some other chemical man, woman, somebody who dealt with chemicals would need them. But yeah, we've got it here. Let's have a look. Right. Where is our excess poop? Where's it gone? Who's got poop on them? And, pig cack. Back cack. Any more? Was that it? Did we only have some pig and some bat cack? At least we had some. Hey, we knew that stuff would be useful. And what's that got us? 58. And you've got, whoa, a bit expensive. Even the grenades are expensive. 49 for TNT, pipe bomb. Now you can keep the cack. We've sold you the cack. You can keep the cack. Right. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Keep it coming, and I'll keep paying. Yeah. Yeah. We haven't got shit. No, we haven't. Not anymore. So, what do you think of Vargas? Because I'm getting the impression you think bad things. Or not so much bad things, but you're not impressed with his... What's the word? I mean, you're one of the older guys here, are you not? And yet you don't seem that impressed with his more methodical nature. Vargas is a good man, the hero of Base Cochise and Darwin Village and all that. I just wish he was a man with a plan. Seems like we've been sitting here with our thumbs up our bunkholes for a decade. I'm a man of action. I want to get out there and do things. Put a few grenades where they do the most good. Know what I mean? I understand rebuilding and getting our numbers up, but we've done that. Sometimes I just want to go and shake the old man and tell him to stop relying on his defense. It's time to unleash the offense. Let everyone know we're here again, like boom. Okay. And Darwin Village, I've not heard that. What was Darwin's Village? The lair of the crazy android scientist Erwin John Finster. Okay, he somehow decided mutants were better than humans and he started trying to kill us all off. Plagues, poison, you name it. Well, Vargas and his crew killed him off the old-fashioned way with lead, iron and shrapnel. Woohoo! Well, why not? And what's your opinion of the Cochise story? What do you know of this Cochise story? The biggest damn fight the Rangers ever had. Us against an army of killer robots with lots of explosions at the end. Yeehaw, wish I'd been there. But I wasn't with the Rangers yet. And what's the fun stuff that you have for sale? Is it the gear you've just already shown us? I've got the stuff that puts the fun in fun explosion. Yes, the gear you've already shown us. I know my shit's a little pricey, but you have no idea what I have to go through to make it. Well, actually, I guess you do. Shite. Yes, we do. Goodbye. See you later, recruits. Come by any time. Hi, Angie. Just playing with my toys as usual. Rex finds a lock. That's nice. Would there be any reason to go in this room? No. I don't want to be getting in trouble. Speaking of which, why have you put that down? And you. That's safe cracking. Invalid target. Of course it is. It was interesting to double check though. Right. So that's a room that was locked apparently. What are these floor lights? And who are you? Sergeant Bell. Hey Rangers, name's Bell, Sergeant Bell. How's it going? Good. Not sure what you're talking about. Things aren't going good for you then. Sorry, Belle. You're losing me. Goodbye. It's dangerous out there. Keep your eyes open, Rangers. Okay, let's go up. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay.
What comes after the end?